Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. I do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get a general intuitive message. Be sure to use your discernment, take what resonates, leave the rest for others. Let's switch it up a little. We're going to do why why are people secretly intimidated by you? Okay, since it's been coming out every now and it's been coming out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Okay, we've been getting a lot of like, pocket watching type of energy, side eye type of energy. Okay, waiting for you to pop out type of energy. Okay, they want to see the next fit. They want to see the next whip. They want to see the next uh property you finna cop. They want to see the next hairstyle, the next nail style, the next video, next picture. Like, it's been a lot of wait. They wait for you. Okay, they anticipating your arrival. So let's see why. Okay, this might be a little gas up session, but I'm gonna chop y'all ass up if necessary. Okay, but let's see, why are people secretly intimidated by you? Yeah, because I feel like people been waiting. They've been anticipating your arrival. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you got like I don't know. It's giving me Rich Homie Quan vibes. Walk through. Okay, rose petals. Throw rose petals when you walk through. Okay, so let's see. For some of y'all, people can be intimidated as well because like, just by me coming, look at that little shit I just did. All that little extra shenanigans. People could feel like you a little extra. Okay, people could feel like that you is the type of person where you'll be like, okay, the party starts at 10, but bitch, I'm walking in at 12. 12 midnight, because that's when everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be in, should be settled down. So then I can do my entrance. I can do my walkthrough. It's giving that type of energy. Okay, people could be intimidated because you show up late to the party, but then at the same time, bitch, that's when the party just getting started. When the collective walk through. Okay. It's giving very I ain't gonna lie, the first sign that came to mind, y'all, is giving very Leo. It's giving very Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, even a little sprinkle of Taurus. Taurus be coming through popping they shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all, let me stop. But it's giving very, I would even say a little bit of Aries on there. You know what I'm saying? Very Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, all the goats. It's giving all the goats. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It is giving, like I said, that little sprinkle of Aries. Okay, that Leo. Okay. So I don't know if them your signs, them could be in your big three. Those could be signs that's around you at this time, or them could be the signs that's possibly a little intimidated. Maybe for some of y'all, you can have somebody that's in the same sign group as you that's bothered. Okay, let's see. Why are people secretly intimidated by the collective? Let's get it. They don't like when you come through. When I walk through. Something about the way you walk. People can be intimidated by the way you walk, especially if you can walk in heels. That's what I'm getting. If you somebody you know how to put them motherfuckers on and you be strunt. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be strunt. You can, especially if you can run it. Oh baby, you killing the game if you can run in heels. For some of y'all, you a bitch, you can run. Bitch, danger come, you know how to run, bitch. You with the heels on. You know what I'm saying? People can find that intimidating. People can find it intimidating that you can walk in heels. You know what I'm saying? So your heel game could definitely be like cold. Okay, somebody definitely could have like a nice shoe game. Especially I'm getting mainly for my feminists, the heels. Okay, people can find it intimidating that you know how to walk in them motherfuckers. You ain't the type of motherfucker where you gonna take them off. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? We keeping the heels on. We doing it all with the heels on. Yeah, all with the stilettos, pumps in the club. Yeah, okay. So that can be intimidating, you know what I'm saying? Because bitches don't be prepared for the all night rendezvous. They got to take their shoes off. Bitch, you gonna cut up with the shoes on, period. Yeah, you gonna cut up with the heels on. Motherfucker ain't taking these off. All right. Ain't taking these off. You hear me? These are red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. Okay, so somebody also could be intimidated because maybe you can afford, designer shoes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When you pop out. Okay. But yeah, I'm getting heels, even whether they're designer or not, baby. Somebody heel game ain't to be fucked with. You hear me? Ain't to be fucked with. And then, like I said, bitch, you don't take them off. We don't do all that. Bitch, we don't take them off. We strutting all through this bitch. You hear me? So somebody can find that a little intimidating. Your shoe, even for my fellas, your shoe game. But I'm getting energy of somebody being able to walk in some shit. I'm getting somebody, and you know what it's making me think of? Y'all know that video of that dude? I don't know his name, but he kind of heavy set. And he be like recording, like it'd be like a recording of women walking across the street, and he be like hyping them up, jumping up and down and shit like that. What they be doing, while they be walking, popping their shit, is giving me that type of energy. Okay. People can be secretly intimidated. Okay, because look, the first card out, we have overload. So people could be secretly intimidated with you because fatal. Okay. You don't. So people could feel like that you possibly don't work hard, or whatever the work that you do is easy. Okay, so people can be intimidated that you like basically you work smarter, not harder, and you're still able to have some type of like wealth or stability. Okay, people also could be intimidated because like you meet deadlines. I'm kind of getting that as well. You meet deadlines. You don't procrastinate with the overload here in the fatal blow. People also can be intimidated by you because once somebody do some shit to you with the fatal blow here, because this says danger, fatal blow. Okay, the doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight. Facing the conflict head on. So people can be intimidated because once they do something to you one time, you don't give them an opportunity to do it again. Basically, you don't let people play in your face. Okay, I'm kind of getting that as well. It's like it's giving energy. Once somebody show you who they is, bitch, you're out of here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no 3 strikes, bitch. You got one time. Okay, if I love you, we family, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. Possibly we didn't build up some years. Maybe you might get them chances, but you don't, bitch, you out of here. Okay, you don't let people just like betray you over and over and over again. Okay, with the fatal blow here, like this fatal mean death, bitch, killing. That's you know what I'm saying. That's fatal. Fatal means something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't alive. You don't let people like, you know what I'm saying? I also just heard something about your spirit. You don't let people kill your spirit, okay, or affect your spirit. So that can be intimidating. It's also intimidating. Something for some of y'all, something that you do for work. For some of y'all, people feel like there's something that you do for work. It gets you some type of money and you don't have to work as hard, or maybe it's easy work, but you still get paid good, and that can be intimidated. And then for y'all, maybe you are a hard worker with the overload here. But either way it goes, I feel like motherfuckers getting paid. Like if you do have to put in a lot of long hours, if you do got a lot of tasks to handle, you handle that shit. And you know what I'm saying? You get paid. Somebody could definitely have like a good paying job. Okay, I'm kind of getting that with the sudden wealth here. This didn't even come out. I just put this out. Okay, I'm also getting the energy. People can find you intimidating because you are good at multitasking. I'm kind of getting that as well. You're good at multitasking. You could be somebody where you work well under pressure. Like I said, you meet deadlines. You can not work on something, but you will still get that shit done, okay? And this could be in regards to anything, not even just work. This could be in regards to, like, let's say you got to plan a party. You know what I'm saying? You could be the type of person where you know for a fact you want to have you a party, or you throwing somebody else a party. But your ass, you know what I'm saying, you already know this person's birthday, you know? And you already came up with this idea 5 months ago. But you seem like you could be like the type of person where you will start working on the party that month. You know what I'm saying? Or probably like 3 weeks before, you know what I'm saying? A month before. But you definitely had the idea you had 5 months to do this shit. Okay? But the thing about it though is like you still get it done. You still, you know what I'm saying? You still get it done. It still works out. So, and that could be intimidating by people. Okay, I'm also getting the energy of like, with this overload here, it's giving me the energy of like, because it says, it made me think of, no. Okay, especially with that fatal blow that came out. So people could be intimidated because you be telling their ass no. You know how to tell people no and not feel guilty about it. You know when you took on enough clients, you know when you took on enough work, you know when your it's giving the energy of like your social battery is ran out. Bitch, once your social battery run out, it's like you don't mind letting people know, like, look, I'm beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and turn it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't mind leaving the party early. You don't mind telling people no. You don't mind canceling plans. And people can find that intimidating. Okay? We have a cross distance. Miles away makes it says the miles away may seem vast, but the connection transcends space and trust. That's what's meant for you will find its way. Certain events are impossible to avoid and they drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty knowing that serendipity works in your favor. So people can be intimidated because things always work out for you. Like I said, I'm kind of getting energy, like even when you procrastinate, which I kind of don't encourage because then even them little moments of stress, like that's traumatizing your body low key. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and do the shit little by little, you know what I'm saying? But for some people, it just works better that way. Yeah, I used to be like that, but as I got older, bitch, I'm finna start working on this shit a month in advance. Like, fuck it, you know? But for some people, it works for them. It works for them, and it don't take a toll, you know. So hey, but people can find that intimidating. People can find it intimidating that even when you procrastinate, the job still get done. Something still get handled. Also, people can be low key intimidated by you because they see that things work out for you. Okay, with the cross distance. Also, people can be intimidated that you got people that love you from across the world. Okay, we living all over the globe. The fancy cars, the women in the caviars. Y'all remember that song? You know what we are. Cause we pimping all over the world. Oh, pimping I forgot it said that. Cause we pimping all. So for some of y'all, people can be intimidated because you have like secret admirers. So these could be people that know that somebody else like you or know that somebody else, if they had a chance with you, they definitely will shoot their shot. They definitely will take their chance. And that can be intimidating. For some of y'all, this could be people own partners with the bad news here. Okay, for some of y'all, you got people that know that they partner like you or is attracted to you. And if you said yes, they partner would basically like step out on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, step out with you, not on you. Step out with you. So people can be intimidated by that. People also can be intimidated because, like I said, you got people that support you that's like at a distance, okay? Or I'm getting energy no matter how far away that you can be from somebody. It's like when y'all link back up, it's like it's still all love, okay? And people can be intimidated that people like genuinely fuck with you. Like separation don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Separation don't mean nothing. When y'all link, it's a vibe. Whenever you in their city, they in your city, it's still love. Like nothing changes. I'm kind of getting that with the across distance here. People can also be intimidated by just basically like your life. You know what I'm saying? They could be watching you and noticing that you always get what's meant for you. It's kind of also just piggybacking off of the energy of like things work out. You know what I'm saying? What's meant to work out, gonna work out. And people could be seeing that shit usually always work out for you. And that can be intimidating. Somebody also could be intimidating that by like, let's say, because across distance, they all the way in space. Okay, they all the way in space. But it's giving me like a cross country. It's giving me somebody like road trips, traveling. You know what I'm saying? So if you are somebody where you travel, you take trips, you vlog or you post about your travelings, your trips and things like that. Different things that you do, because with these things on her head, it's giving me the energy of like, you know, them little scuba diving. Have you ever seen people that go like, I think they have that in the Bahamas. They damn near probably got it everywhere now. But I know for a fact they did have it like in the Bahamas, or I think, where you can like put on that little scuba diving suit and you can kind of like drive around under the ocean. So it's giving something like that. It's giving like you somebody where you travel, you take trips, you go on vacations, and you actually like you do different excursions, you experience different things. You could be somebody that likes to snorkel, or that has like scuba dived or anything like that. Or I'm also getting the energy of like, you know, the and I think these is in Jamaica. The little clear boats. You know how people be taking pictures on the clear boats? You know what I'm saying? Like, people can be intimidated basically because you're able to travel, and you've been to different places, you've experienced different things, okay? And then when you do travel, like, it's not just you traveling, you know what I'm saying, like, you're actually like enjoying the sights, you're actually like, oh, what a net, y'all, you're actually oh, that's giving monitoring spirit. So you got people that watch you. You got people that watch you that's intimidated by you. Okay, they intimidated that you're able to travel. They intimidated that about some type of money that you make or work that you do, that you probably possibly don't have to work hard. Or like I said, even if you do work hard, even if you do work long hours or you're very busy, like, the money it adds up. You know what I'm saying? It adds up. You're not underpaid. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so people could be intimidated that you're not underpaid. You getting paid exactly your worth. You know what I'm saying? But back to the traveling, I'm kind of getting the energy of somebody that travels, and you actually like explore the cities or explore the countries that you travel to. Like, these is not, and it's no shade to nobody, you know what I'm saying? But for some of y'all, it's giving the energy where, like, you know how people sometimes can take like 2-day trips or weekend trips. Like, you don't do that. You take a trip and you be there for like a week, you know what I'm saying, 5-7 days, so you can actually explore, you can actually, you know, meet people, see the sights and things like that. So people can be intimidated by that you travel, you take vacations. They're not short vacations. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker know that you coming out of pocket for that shit. And you actually like are viewing sites. You actually doing things. You're actually meeting people, interacting with people. Okay? Like I said, something could be significant about like snorkeling. Somebody could like to visit like island hopping. Okay, it's giving like cruise, how you get on the cruise ships and they go to different islands and stuff like that. People could just be intimidated that you're like well rounded and well versed. Like, you know what I'm saying, you've been different places. You ain't somebody where you never left your neighborhood or you never left your city, your state, or your country. So it's also giving like passport. People can be intimidated because you even got a passport and maybe these people don't. Okay? Or maybe you got a lot of stamps in your passport or something like that. And that can be intimidating to people. Okay? It's also giving me the energy, if you are a traveler, you could possibly be somebody who speak another language, or you know what I'm saying? Or even if you're not fluent, you kind of can understand. Okay? For some of y'all, you could be straight out bilingual, and people can be intimidated by that. Okay, and look, y'all, I can't make this shit up. Comparison. People be comparing themselves to you. People watch you and they compare themselves to you. And they be intimidated. So this people do this shit on their own. Like, it's not really you probably don't even be thinking about no shit like, you know, comparing your shit to people. You probably somebody you don't post to brag. You know what I'm saying? You don't share your accomplishments to make people feel less than or to like be flashy or nothing. You basically just be living your life, experiencing things, doing different things, trying things out, and maybe you just share your experience, you share your viewpoint, you know, you give pointers or you give pros and cons of doing certain things or trying places out or things like that. And people will just subconsciously like take that as you like, for some of y'all, people can take it as like you bragging, even though you're not. You're just saying like, hey, I went to visit Brazil. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting to go to Bahamas and I finally went, you know what I'm saying? Or hey, I just came back from Jamaica or Paris or, you know what I'm saying, Germany or some shit like that. And it's like you just genuinely liking to travel, liking to, you know what I'm saying, do experience different things, experience different cultures and shit. It's not, you know what I'm saying, that's just you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you possibly, for some of y'all, you could have been somebody where you really wasn't raised where you like was able to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're older, it's like you have worked hard, you stacked up your money, you know how to run up a bag, you know how to be, you know what I'm saying, responsible with your money and shit. You don't wear your money, you don't eat your money, you take trips. You know what I'm saying? Or for some of y'all, it could be different. Maybe you do wear your money, you buy nice things, like, you know what I'm saying? And then for some of y'all, shit, you eat your money. You like to travel to different restaurants and you do those little 24 to 48 hours out of the city trips type of energy. You driving 3 hours, you know what I'm saying, across 3 hours right quick to the next state to try this new spot that just opened up or something like that. But I'm getting that the things that you do, basically how you move and how you live your life and how you're able to afford things. Because like I said, you could have been somebody where you was growing up. Some of y'all, you could have grew up with like a single parent, you know, in a single parent household, or even if you didn't grow up in a single parent household, maybe money was kind of like a little scarce. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just trying to live, trying to survive. So you weren't able to do a lot of things. So now that you older, you could definitely be the type of person like, I always wanted to go to Disney World when I was young, but my parents couldn't afford to take all of us. So bitch, I'm 30 and I'm going to Disney World for my birthday. Like it's giving that type of energy. Like now that you're older, now that you're, you know what I'm saying, you're grown, you're secure, you know, or even if you're not all the way financially secure, you could just be financially responsible. You know what I'm saying? You know how to handle business, plus you know how to put some shit up for a rainy day, and you know how to stack some money to be able to do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And make memories and do fun stuff like that. People can be intimidated by that. Okay? People can be intimidated by your financial literacy. That's what I heard as well. Because for some of y'all, these could be people that even work with you. Okay? I'm getting that. For some of y'all, these could be people that work with you. Y'all get paid the same amount. You know what I'm saying? Or even if y'all don't get paid the same amount, y'all could be in the same department, work in the same company. So it's very close. You know what I'm saying? But maybe people like is watching like, damn, how is the collective able to afford this? I know our salary is damn near the same, if not equal. You know what I'm saying? How are they able to go to fucking Germany and Russia and the Bahamas and the Cayman Islands and Paris and all? You know what I'm saying? Like people could definitely be secretly intimidated because basically you're financially responsible. Okay? You know how to spend your money on things that's basically work that you feel like is worth it to you. You know? Like that's just as simple as that. Okay? People can also be basically people can also just like, people just, I don't know, for some of y'all, it's just the energy. I don't know how you is or who you are, but I feel like people just automatically, unconsciously, like compare themselves to you. Okay, they compare like the job, they compare what y'all do for work, they could even compare like y'all love lives. Okay, people are secretly insecure because like they subconsciously, they just subconsciously, something in the back of their mind just automatically when they see you, it makes them like want to compare. It makes them want to like, I'm also getting the energy of people can also secretly be intimidated by you because low key they are drawn to you, they are attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of getting like both sexes. Okay, you could be somebody that's low key that you attract both sexes, and that can be intimidating to people. Okay, like you can attract people and people like be like, oh no, I ain't on no gay shit. But it's like as soon as they see you, that shit damn near cross their mind. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, well, maybe. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I might try it out if they came to me. You know, like it's, and people can find that intimidating because then they sitting there thinking like, damn, motherfucker was able to get me to just be ready to be turned out. So I know I probably ain't the only one who think like this. You know what I'm saying? So then people start, you know what I'm saying, thinking about how other people may have had that thought about you or how other people find you attractive and things like that. And then they become even more intimidated, especially if these are people that are interested in you romantically. Like people could definitely like be like, well, shit, I know I ain't the only person that know that the collective is financially stable, or the collective is real well traveled, the collective is you know what I'm saying, is beautiful, is attractive, got like a beautiful spirit. I know I'm not the only one that can see that. So I know they got, you know what I'm saying, people can be intimidated because they definitely feel like that you got a roster. Okay, they know that they're not the only one. They know that they're not the only one that likes you, that think about you, that want to take you out, that want to court you, that would step out of their relationship with you. Like you could be somebody that's very, very attractive, and so people can find that intimidating. Okay, I'm kind of getting that as well. Why are people secretly intimidated by you? For some of you all as well, I'm kind of getting the energy of people like secretly competing with you. Okay, like you for some of y'all, you may notice that people will secretly compete with you, but then it's like low key they feel like they lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they'll try, but then it's like they can't keep up. Okay, I'm kind of getting that as well, and that can be very intimidating to people. Okay, like especially people who don't really know you. And then, like, let's say, like, if somebody random adds you on social media or some shit like that, because we know that's all they be doing on social media. That's why I really don't rock with that shit. It's just a whole bunch of, you know, comparison, competing, drama. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, to each his own. And some of that shit, you know, we not gonna act like people really don't be out here having it and living that life, but it's not usually always like that, right? So this could be like the example of somebody like adding you, you know what I'm saying? They like, maybe you be posting like motivational shit, cute pictures or whatever the case may be. You got a business page, you create content. There's somebody who will add you, and then, you know, they'll be watching you, and they'll low key start like emulating you or copying off of you, but it's like low key also competing. You know what I'm saying? Like you post something, then now they posting it. Something very, very similar. You post that you went out to try this restaurant, and now they posting that they went out to eat with their man or their friend or some shit like that. It's like giving the energy of people being intimidated by you because they will like intentionally like compete with you. And then they'll start to get intimidated because they realizing that they losing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird, it's real odd. Like it ain't weird, it ain't nothing weird about it in this day and age. Like that's how people be moving. But it is odd because like why would you add somebody, you know what I'm saying, or want to watch somebody just to like compete with them? You know what I'm saying? And then these are the same people that would start to feel some type of way when they realize that they losing. They in this energy. Like people are secretly intimidated with you that they can't keep up. They can't keep up with your lifestyle. They can't keep up with your workout regimen. They can't keep up with your with the different hairstyles you wear. They can't keep up with your lovers. Okay, like especially if somebody, y'all both single and y'all just dating. Okay, somebody could definitely feel like that you be. I'm hearing that song, lames can't call her, lames can't call her, all she date is ballers, all she date is ballers. So this could be somebody who like even compete with you, like as far as like getting niggas or getting bitches, you know what I'm saying? Who can bag, you know what I'm saying, what's a certain type of man or a certain type of woman. And I feel like somebody be overwhelmed because it's like whatever type of thing that they try to like one up you in, they end up losing. They end up having a hard time. Okay, either they have a hard time maintaining it or they have a hard time even getting it. Okay, and by the time they didn't got it, you doing something different. You know what I'm saying? You doing something different. You on to the next social event. You on to the next outfit. You on to the next nigga. You on to the next. Okay. Yeah. Why are people secretly intimidated by the collective? I feel like a lot right now got to do with your stability. People are secretly intimidated by you in regards to your stability, okay? And what you do for work. And how other people like love you and support you. Possibly even people that you don't even know with the across distances here. So for some of y'all, you definitely can have like some type of following. Okay, or like I said, people can just know that maybe you moved out. Okay, that's what I'm getting as well. People can be secretly intimidated because you was somebody who took a leap of faith and like you relocated. You started your life new somewhere in a different city, state, or country. But it's like when you come back, people be so fucking excited to see you. People love seeing you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's love. It's all love. Like it's like you never left. Okay, people don't forget you. Like people still ask about you. People be excited when you touch down, and people is intimidated. Other people are intimidated by that. Why are people secretly intimidated by the collective? New beginnings. Okay, but then it's in the reverse. It says, even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our new beginning is always within reach. So people can be intimidated because you don't mind starting over. You don't mind starting over. You don't mind packing up, moving. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind quitting a job. That's not to say that you're somebody that's just irresponsible. You're going to quit a job before you got another one lined up, or you're going to move before you got another spot. Like people can be intimidated that, like I said, things work out. When you ready to fucking move, bitch, things work out. There's a place that you're getting approved from within 2 weeks. Okay, when you're tired of working this job or tired of doing whatever it is that you're doing for money, you got something else that you can fall back on, or there's a you real qualified. So motherfucker, it's easy for you to get an interview and start training. Okay, and people can be intimidated by that. People can be intimidated that you have like you don't mind starting over. You don't mind starting over. You will start over, and then the crazy thing is, it works out. It works out, and people can be intimidated by that. And it's also giving me the energy back, just confirmation, because it says, even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. People be intimidated because no matter how far you is away from somebody, or how long y'all go without talking, it's somebody in particular that people know that somebody is still like crazy about you. Like somebody don't play about you. Somebody love you. Whether this is a family member, a friend, a lover, you know what I'm saying? Somebody don't play about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people can be intimidated by that. People be intimidated that when either you come to town or they come to town, you somebody that you the first doorbell. You the first doorbell. You the first stop. Okay, and people can be intimidated by that. Like, damn, you gonna stop over there first? Like, how long you been in town? Oh, I've been in town for 2 days now. But you could be the person where the person they in town, they didn't touch down, and bitch, the first 24 hours coming to you. Period. The first 24 hours coming to you. I just heard I gotta go see my bae. I gotta go see my friend. I gotta go see my bestie. I gotta go see my mom. Like, use somebody, like, use somebody's person. Use somebody people. Like, that's your motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? Use somebody people, you know? Like, you the first stop. You the first, no matter, and then it's like I said, no matter how far y'all be away from each other, how long y'all go without talking, I feel like it's still no bad energy, no bad vibes. It's all love. Like, and people find that intimidating. Okay? For some of y'all, people can feel like, look, it says trap, drawn to deceptive allure and ignoring the hidden dangers. False promises of gain lure you into risky decisions. Mass risk presented as safe. So people can also find it intimidating because people can feel like that you be like luring people in, okay, or that you people can feel like that you like lure people in, or that you do something for people to like you do something like low vibrational though. You know what I'm saying? With the trap here. Like, you do something to lure people, to have people like addicted to you, or to have people like, you know what I'm saying, feeling a close connection to you, when that's really not the case. Motherfuckers just fuck with you. Like, motherfucker really fuck with you, but other people outside looking in, they can feel they intimidated. That's why they intimidated. So now they gotta rationalize it in their mind, and they feel like that you could definitely be doing something to make people like addicted to you, or make people feel hooked onto you with the trap here. So I don't know, it's giving like love spells. Okay, people can feel like that you do love spells, and if you is somebody that do that shit and people know about it, people intimidated because that shit work. But I'm really not picking up on somebody who do that. I'm picking up on somebody where motherfucker just genuinely got love. Motherfuckers is genuinely showing love to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, damn, motherfucker gotta do a love spell for a bitch to get loved. Like, motherfucker just can't have real friends, real love. Like, they think you doing magic and shit. Like, bitch, get your weak ass out of here. Let's get one more and then we gonna close it out. Walls closing in. It fell out. Okay. It says removing the walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or by other divides that once seemed unbreakable. Look, I can't make this shit up. You got people is intimidated by the bonds and the connections that you create. Because people know that, like, once you create a bond with somebody, it's like you gonna always be locked in with that person, or that person is gonna always be locked in on you. Okay, so for some of y'all, this could be like somebody secretly intimidated by you. That, like, for example, this is the example that's coming. This could be somebody that like fuck with your ex. Okay, this could be somebody that fuck with your ex, and this could be somebody where that they know, like, they know whenever they come to town or whenever y'all see each other, like, y'all gonna speak to each other. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that. This could be somebody, like, that's the main example I'm getting though. This could be somebody, right? They just know that when y'all link, like, people is intimidated because people fuck with you. People fuck with you. People, and now I'm hearing, and you are unforgettable. I can't leave you. So people know, like, people is intimidated because you leave a long lasting imprint on people. where like y'all locked in. Y'all locked in. You know what I'm saying? And even if y'all not locked in, like even if this is like a situation where it's romantic and you the type of person like, look, if we done, we done. I'm not finna let you mess up my new shit I got going on, and I don't want to mess up your new shit. I don't know how people be knowing this, but for some of y'all, like you got exes that's still stuck on you. And like the people that they fuck with, they know this. They know. They know that if it was up to them, like no, basically they know that if you allowed it, these motherfuckers would run and they'll open their arms to you like with no problem, and you can run back in them. Okay, and the people can find that secretly intimidating, that they know that motherfuckers will like double back to you, or motherfuckers still got like a little soft spot or a weak spot for you. Okay, it's also giving the energy of like you ain't got to do too much to be remembered, to be seen, to be loved, to be appreciated. You just be living your life, experiencing life, doing different things that you enjoy doing, and people love that shit, and people love you, and people secretly intimidated because people genuinely love you, people genuinely fuck with you. Like that's basically what it's giving. What's this? And then look, y'all, I can't make this up. Look, this says I love you. I love you, commitment. Like you got people around you that's like locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are in a relationship and you watching this, like your partner locked in. Like your partner ain't going nowhere. Your partner be damn near turning down bitches. And that can be intimidating because you got hoes probably that watch you, that compete with you, that probably tried to shoot they shot at your nigga or at your bitch. And they was like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting energy of somebody flashing their ring. They ain't even saying nothing. They just flashing the ring. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? And keeping it moving. Like, and somebody know you got somebody particular where people is intimidated because somebody know that this person is loyal to you. That's what I'm getting. And for some of y'all, you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's loyal to you, that fucks with you. Okay, like they support you. And even if they not loyal, they support you. You know what I'm saying? Like they tuning in, they buying your products, they watching. You know what I'm saying? They subscribing, they liking. Like this could, like I said, this could even be family. And maybe when you come to town, like everybody be excited. Everybody like, okay, well, who house we finna meet up? The collective coming to town. I'm finna cook. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? It be on some shit like that. Like it's a party when you come to town. Bitch, it's a party. It's a you know what I'm saying? It's a reunion. We finna turn up. Boo boo in town, period. Okay? And then also people can be intimidated because again, when somebody do come to town, you damn near somebody first stop. You somebody getting to it first. You they first little 24-hour little stop. You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming down, that y'all spending time, y'all doing what y'all do, you know what I'm saying? And then they letting everybody else know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm in town, what's up? And like I said, people be salty when they be like, well, how long you been here? And you be like, 3 days. Bitch, and you just now telling me on day 3? Babe, I had to go. I had to make a stop. I had to make a stop. You know what I'm saying? And collective, you the fucking stop. Period. You the stop. You the stop. What this says, the distance between us grew as I turned to substances to cope with life. Now I must face the truth. We can't heal until I stop numbing myself. So people can be intimidated by you, and this is the last one because I don't want to make this too long. People can also be intimidated by you because maybe you're sober. Okay, like if you used to drink and you used to smoke and stuff like that, but you don't. People is intimidated by that because they can't stop. They addicted. People can be intimidated because you know how to have fun without being sober. You be high on life type of energy. Okay? People was also intimidated. For some of y'all, that's how you able to have extra money. Bitch, that's why I'm in Germany. I'm not giving all my money to the weed man. You know, I'm not at the liquor store every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't even at the club every weekend. Motherfucker know how to sit the fuck down and enjoy their own company or enjoy company and find something shit to do at the house or in a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker can run it up for this trip. And people is intimidated by that. People is intimidated that you don't have like no type of addictions. This came out in the reverse. You don't have no type of addictions. Or even if you do have addictions, you do have to smoke your little weed or you get your little beers or some shit like that. You're not spending all your money on it. You won't spend your last money. You're not going to go into savings to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And people can find that intimidating. For some of y'all, you straight sober. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why you don't even hang around certain people no more. And they find that secretly intimidating. Like, oh, damn, the collective think they too good. They don't come to the bar or they don't come to the spot. You know what I'm saying? Why would I come to some places where I don't resonate? If I'm trying to be clean and sober, why would I hang out there? You know what I'm saying? But people can find that intimidating, that you actually took the step to get clean or to stay clean or be sober or not overindulge. That's what I'm getting. Because for some of y'all, you like to do your little thing, but maybe you don't overindulge. You don't have like an addictive personality where you get addicted to substances and shit. You know how to not spend your last on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And people can find that intimidating because for some of y'all, you around a lot of people, you around a lot of addicts. Okay, people who have addictions, whether this is secretly or is out in the open. Okay. But y'all, that's the message. That's the edition of why are people secretly intimidated by you. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know in the comment section. And sis, what's the recent most stamp on your passport? Because I feel like somebody be at like, bitch, if I can go book a ticket to the moon, I'm going. Somebody is very, very adventurous, and people can find that intimidating too. Like you, one of them bitches, you will be bungee jumping, parachuting, skydiving, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, like I said, if it's a place where you can go and book a ticket to go to the moon, to go see outer space and see Pluto, bitch, gonna run up a coin because I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Very ambitious. It's giving Sagittarius, okay? But yeah, let me know in the comment section, y'all. Where you traveling to? Okay, I feel like somebody definitely out here exploring and living life. Okay, and I love that for y'all. Let me know in the comment section if anything resonated. Let me know where your last passport stamp is from. Okay, but y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.